No doubt you have seen the name Bryan on some sort of sign somewhere in Greensboro. Bryan Park, the Bryan series, Bryan Boulevard, Bryan School of Business at UNCG. It is hard to miss.
Yeah, that's right. But who was the namesake Joseph M. Bryan? WFMY News 2's Manning Franks went back in time to find out.
Many Greensboro natives know that Bryan Boulevard is a road that many people travel on daily. But Joseph M. Bryan, the namesake of the road, is more than just a boulevard cutting through the west of the city. He was, in fact, one of the greatest philanthropists that the city has ever known.
Joseph Bryan is a name you see all over Greensboro, right? So folks are like, who was this guy?
From parks to roads, the Bryan name is everywhere. But the businessman, Joseph McKinley Bryan, didn't start out in Greensboro.
Bryan's born in Ohio in 1896. And eventually makes his way to New York City and is a really young guy.
There he amassed his fortune in the 1920s at the New York Cotton Exchange, and it was there he met his connection to the Gate City.
In New York at the time, he meets a young lady who is from Greensboro, North Carolina. Her name is Kathleen Price. Now, Kathleen's father is a guy named Julian Price, and Julian Price is a director of Jefferson Standard Life,
a life insurance agency located in the iconic building that adorns the downtown cityscape, the Jefferson Standard Building. Joseph and Kathleen wed and moved down to Greensboro, where Bryan immediately went to work.
One of the first things he does in that regard is to encourage them to buy a radio station. So they buy this radio station called WBIG, which stood for We Believe in Greensboro, and it was kind of the flagship station here in the city.
For years, Bryan kept working for the Jefferson Pilot Corporation until the day he passed in 1995 at the age of 99. By that time, his legacy was already cemented.
He has this constant devotion to Greensboro. One way, again, he builds the quality of life in Greensboro is through contributing to different things. Bryan Park, of course, we know, Gilbert College, North Carolina A&T State University, UNCG, which, of course, named its business school after Bryan.
So next time you take Bryan Boulevard to cross the Gate City, now you know where it got its name. In Greensboro, I'm Manning Franks, WFMY News 2.